All right, well, 36. There it goes, dude. Who's 36? Someone sitting in 36? Is that chaotic? Let's get up, dude. Come on up, dude. Let's go. Oh, it's 48. No, it's too late, man. It's 36. You're coming up. Everyone kept screaming 36, brother. Let's go. Gotcha, man. Oh, my God. You ready? Yeah, all right, good luck, man. Let's go. Game time, boys. Let's go.
They're prepared.
This dude's such a beast. I just want to see this man catch a win. Such a good dude.
Gone from playing in the crowd to playing next to Ninja. A complete difference there. These guys were watching. They were learning from the first heats. What are the takeaways for people, you think, trying to go after Ninja in these games?
Just trying to play a little more defensively than you would typically. Like you saw, even Ninja himself was adapting to this play style. It's not like playing public matches. Yeah. You have a lot of players that are positioning themselves intelligently for the zone and going after materials when they know that they're safe. They're not putting themselves in precarious positions, so to say. So
there it is.
You see here Ninja putting the headband on. The confidence boost through the roof.
Shabam.
Hype in the arena, please. Oh yeah.
That bandana is probably worth more than my bank account. As
Most
it's now
likely.
Sat on his head.
Most likely.
Showing some love to Lupo. Ooh. Well, wow.
Look how cute he is down there.
The love between two already married men.
Hey,
if only you found each other earlier.
At some point, we're gonna have to tell Sam and Jess. I'm just saying.
Man.
Who knows when that'll happen? But again, the banter showing on up. I think we're getting ready to hop into Heat 2, game number 1 again.
It's crazy. This guy completely blew up for the last 6 months. Went from literally, I'm not going to say a small streamer, but a lot smaller than he is now, to the biggest streamer on Twitch.
Your first time ever casting, and like anything, and you've got over 500,000 people watching. What is going through your mind?
No pressure. Basically, here's what it comes down to. Here's the math in my head. All right. All you have to do is rip into Tyler a little bit, and everybody's going to have a good time. You can see here he's adjusting the headset, very worried about his hair. There it is, playing with it, messing with it a little bit, and he's looking up, he's looking around. He's trying to figure out, maybe what he's going to have for dinner tonight. You can see it in his eyes, the hunger. He wants it.
Can Ninja still hear us?
I don't think so.
I can.
Oh, he can.
I can hear you now.
Ninja, I noticed, I brought up earlier, one thing you really haven't done too much on this stream is plug Twitch Prime.
Well, dude, I mean, listen, man.
Oh, God.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure everyone here knows. You know what I'm saying? Everyone who's watching, what, 500,000?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
I mean, like, everyone knows that they could click on the purple subscribe button right now and have a Twitch Prime sub available. You know, fun fact, Amazon Prime just released their numbers. They have over 100 million active Amazon Prime users. That's 100 million people who might be missing out on a free Twitch Prime sub. So you can link those accounts, all good to go.
And I'll drop
That's
my
crazy.
for that plug.
Oh, I got you.
So you can go ahead and hit me back up for that.
500,000 people watching this man play.
But no, it's we were
something
talking
real.
About that earlier. You've been,
Probably just got like a bajillion primes.
But Tyler, were you
Let's pull his set back a little.
When you play so far today?
Yes. Like quiet.
So
like not talking.
Not talking.
Prime. Holy shit.
Kind of walk through what I was doing and stuff like that, and I kind of just
am
not doing that.
Hey, it's fine. It's
Insane.
fine. You're locked in.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to do well.
Insane.
That's all I want to do, man. I knew that these battle royales are super hard to win. They always have been, especially when you have a lot of top players who bought in and are here for this tournament, right? Ninja in Vegas, 18. Yeah. But I just wanted to know, like, I'm gonna do well, play well, get some good kills, and that's literally my goal. I just want everyone to have a good time. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out.
No, for sure. And everyone's having an absolute blast watching online. Again, we are sold out here in the Las Vegas. As Dr. Lupo, Ninja no longer has to worry about the likes of Blind.
He's out on this one, but at some point there will be another person or people. There will be people that shine again, and I think that's good. Having kind of an underdog position, coming from behind, trying to make some big plays and put on a little bit of a show. It's more pressure on Tyler, and like you said, Tyler has a history of operating extremely well when things are getting kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. The last 3 matches they came through, Ninja
had 10
first match, he got knocked out a little bit early. Second match, made it a little further. Third, he was second place. But if you kill Ninja in this, you get $2,500 paid by him. kind of awesome.
Unwinnable scenario due to how little materials Ninja had in that moment, but he did give his best effort. I think we're just waiting on one computer to be quickly reset so we can hop back into this game, but we appreciate your patience so far. My favorite moments up to this point, obviously the stuff we've seen from the interviews, just how much it means to these players in the venue to have this opportunity, but also because, I mean, at the end of the day, they're playing with one of their gaming idols, a guy that they're a huge fan of, and you can't say you've done that too often.
Well, I mean, maybe they can't. I play with them all the time.
Oh,
and,
wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There was some confidence from the line out there. Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Imagine sitting in one of those chairs.
It's crazy. All these guys linked up in here. 100 computers. Wow.
It'd feel good, right?
Yeah.
Even just to be not the first person eliminated. I'm kidding. Honestly, anybody that gets a chance to play in these is extremely lucky. It's in addition to that, I mean, even if nobody ends up taking Tyler out,
Yeah.
$2,500 to the Alzheimer's Association is huge.
Yes.
Every time he takes home a win, and I'm telling you, if it didn't happen in Heat 1,
Yeah.
and I think that in itself is enough motivation for him to pull out at least one win in Heat 2, if not more.
And just one thing to note to all the people spamming rigged in chat to the draw earlier for who would play on stage. Player 48 will be coming up on stage in Heat 3 to be able to participate.
There
so
you go.
All will be right in the world, okay, everybody?
Don't worry, guys. We got your back.
Everyone just calm down. I believe the lobby should be starting on up here soon. Looking forward to this one. You see Ninja stretching on out. He's ready for Heat 2 to begin. Will he get the victory? Is that him cracking his knuckles? I've actually never seen someone crack their knuckles like that before.
Very precise knuckle cracking strategies. You don't get this anywhere else other than Ninja Stream, okay?
No, you
Just
don't.
remember that.
No, you don't.
This, by the way, live on twitch.tv/ninja and twitch.tv/esportsarena. If you're looking to watch,
See how he does this round.
Tweet them out. Make sure you spread the word, because an event like this only happens. This is the first time, right? This is it.
Certainly is. And here we go, folks, in the venue. Make some
So
noise.
84
Heat 2
computers
begins
linked
now.
up. That's what it is.
Still
Not
waiting for that Ninja victory.
still
That coveted
amazing.
top spot.
84.
The money going to the Alzheimer's Association if he does, and another different landing this time.
Don't tell me he's going Wailing Woods. This might potentially be the first time I've ever seen him go Wailing Woods to start a match. So, who are you? What are you doing? Okay, maybe at this point, drop's too short. He won't be going Wailing. He might be going containers, or typically if we end up north of retail, he has a history of going into the woods right there because you have a couple chest drops. No, drop it into the shipping containers. There's a lot of wood pallets. Gets a shield out of the gate, but no gun just yet. And if somebody landed near him and has one already, this could go south quick.
And it looked like he did enough of a scout that. Oh, there you go.
Got a late drop.
Late drop.
Revolver, and that's it.
Something.
Still no shoddy.
Got something. That's all we need. I just want to see this man win.
For any shotgun, it's going to go right for the chest. Gets an AR out of it.
Some C4 as well. Can make some more silly plays. Maybe a little knock-knock like he pulled earlier. And their build up. Still looking for the shoddy and another opportunity for a chest. Gonna get the top middle one.
Ace.
Another shield. Gonna end up at 100-100. Very lucky this early in the game.
And he's in a pretty good position right now. Again, as we go ahead and see exactly where he will reposition to. He doesn't have eyes on the player right now, and there's the tack shoddy. Okay, so at its core right now, he's in a decent spot.
Decent spot this early in the game. First circle is going to start closing. We've got
They just came out with
15 seconds till that happens. He's not
pickaxe.
safe here, though.
Yeah,
so he's gonna
Aaron knows earlier this week.
Get out, which honestly, that's enough time. Impulse nades can make for some shenanigans, and he does pick him up, dropping the hand grenades. Shenanigans.
And typically we see Ninja on his stream use them in an offensive manner.
Well,
I have a feeling that he's going to be more willing to use them defensively here to maybe disengage a fight, reposition if he needs to stop taking damage.
a personal question for you, Courage. Does impulse nading your friend off of a mountain count as an offensive manner?
It does. It's actually a good strategy to have.
Yeah,
Keeps the game lighthearted. And
we might disagree a little bit on that one, but that's fine.
I've been scarred for life after how many times. It's funny how willing he is to make sure that he does it to his teammate at every opportunity.
Well, honestly, he has a history of waiting to the last second in an attempt to clutch it. Not always the case, as maybe people have seen on the stream. And yes, I will be giving him crap for that later.
As now he's still staying by containers, and he's in no rush to get into the zone. He's looking for some minis. He'll drop the C4.
Very nice.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised he's keeping that green revolver. Just because the way that the damage drop-off works now, the AR kind of fills that role on its own without him having to do anything. He does have looks like a green pump over there. Top tier build strat there, bud.
The other players are just randoms for the most part from the crowd, so there's not really any specific guys. They do mention who they are once they make them to the end.
Okay.
But it's not like...
I'm offended that he passed on the crossbow.
So, more or less, they're just keeping up with Ninja.
I think it's because of his growing fear of crossbows.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He did get shot at by one in the first game of Heat 1. As, again, a Ninja all by himself. I'm still wondering where that first player went that he saw way earlier on.
Disappeared like a spooky ghost.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. As so far, he's doing decent on materials. He's got 2 shotguns. He's got 6 impulse grenades. He's fully healthed out. The same thing that kind of sticks out to me, though, is just like we saw earlier, no power weapon in his arsenal. Nothing that can just swing the tide instantly in a fight, right? Outside of maybe a well-placed impulse grenade.
Or, I mean, he does have a green pump, too, which has one-shot capabilities. It can do 200 damage to that, but he's going to have to be really close.
Yeah, you got to be, like, right on somebody now. They changed that up.
He doesn't have a weapon that can shift the tide of a distance 1v1, you know, if there's building or something like that. Unless he gets really crazy with an impulse, he could do a little ramp push, as we've seen him do in the past, fly through the air, fly like an eagle, and try and go for the one pump.
How beautiful would it be if he actually
it would be majestic.
Fell to his death if he used an impulse grenade?
Oh, if he took himself out,
yeah.
I would run down there and probably laugh during that. I'd be very honest with you, Courage.
Even though he could hear you, you'd want to make sure he really understood.
I want to be in his. I would sit on the desk in front of him and giggle. That's what would happen.
I'm wondering if he ever goes Tilted Towers.
Never.
No.
Honestly, I don't think so. Because of what's online. He wants to win these games. 2,500 for the Alzheimer's Association is big, and so playing in a confident position, playing intelligently, not getting like out of the. There's a comfort zone. It's different here than it is when he's on stream. You can tell, and that's not bad. But he's going to play a little differently. He's playing. You can see he's kind of avoiding. You can see a target in front of him. So right now gets a 26 shield, which means this player at least, or at most, has 174 HP left. Tagged up a little bit.
30 right there.
And the build up. Here we go. And this might end up bad. We'll see. 71 left. Impulse needs to try and play away from the target now. Drop down a headshot with shield.
Dude, it's insane.
I think he's going to do it again. I think he's going to do it again.
See, he's using it for replay.
There we
wow.
go. Swagger
insane. It's such a beast.
And one of the notable players that we wanted to keep an eye on earlier, Swagger Lee defeated by the triple impulse nade play. We're rocking out a little bit. Every game, every one of these is going to get a little higher every time.
Such a beast, man.
Really. Even though he wound up, taking that fall damage,
falling
all the way to the ground, immediately knew what he needed to do. 2 medkits here. He talked earlier about running as 2 slots of healing. Remember when we interviewed him in that one scenario? Does he go back and grab the impulse grenades, or does he say, that's enough, I want this med kit, I want these minis? Wow, okay. So that, for me, is, again, the confidence.
It's crazy how he can do that, man.
Very clear confidence change. Like you said before, he was mentioning how he wanted to maintain 2 heals, just in case something went south. The snipe shot coming out, he's got to figure out what direction that came from. Build up a little safer there. Jumping around, you see the jumping, like you said, to avoid getting shot. But he's pretty far out. He might have an eye on him southwest at the base of Chimney Rock, potentially. Knock this tree out and see what he can do.
And if you'll notice, Ninja basically never finishing, destroying a tree. Because that's where you really give away your position.
Yep.
How many times have you seen a tree get destroyed in the distance and go, oh, someone southwest,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
He hasn't destroyed one in full since realistically the start of this game.
Heavy shots of Deagle, which he might take, maybe not. He's a very accurate player. So Deagle kind of plays to his strengths, but he avoided it this time. I will say, though, his AR shots have been incredibly on point.
Is his accuracy his biggest strength over his building?
Not necessarily. Okay. It's up there, believe me. There
cannot figure out where this shooting him from.
But the combination of that, along with just game knowledge,
nice.
That leads to a well-rounded player, and he is a well-rounded player.
Doesn't need to play against.
Has now
definitely got range.
Engaging this player from distance. Keep in mind the sniper in the hands of his opponent. That's just outside Salty Springs. The first circle about to close on in. We'll have to see exactly where the next one will spawn up. As he just continues to farm these materials. Now
Still
back
not
over
knocking
almost
down
400
either.
either.
You know, if you see, there's the circle. It's very southern focused. He's going to have to push down to Fatal and beyond. Lucky Landing looked like it was still in the zone as well. And because of the way that these players are playing,
Yes, he
there's
picked
a
it
really
up.
good chance that somebody's down there. But finding a full shield, streamer perks maybe, but this will put him back up to 100-100. He's going to pick the smalls back up, has a trio of them, and see where he goes.
See, now that would have been a tough decision if he was full on health and shield.
Yeah.
Because then you would have had to go, do I take the minis? Do I take the big shield? Well, ironically enough, if he had
just-
dropped down and
Bam.
gotten those
Exactly.
minis, he would have just taken the minis and left the big shield behind. What, for you, what is the number of big shields, big shield to minis that you want to either take the big shield or take the minis?
Here's the thing. Mini shields, the small ones, they're so fast to use that they become mid-combat buffs at times if you're playing at a distance from your opponent. If you guys are up on top of each other, you're both building and trying to assert like a dominant position by being above, the elevation is super important.
Yeah.
That's when things kind of change. But if there's a little bit of distance, even two minis, in my opinion, is going to end up being better than a full shield just because you can pop both very
I agree with
quickly,
that too.
get
You can
back
do them so
into
fast.
a more advantageous HP position and go from there.
I was about to point out he was passing by a hunting rifle, wasn't sure if he was going to take it, but he went back for it. Do you agree with this decision to ditch the two shotgun strategy?
Because the nature of the pump, the fact that he can one hit with it, yeah. There are a lot of good players that are going to play well up close, but like I said before, he has game knowledge. He's very agile when it comes to an up-close 1v1 situation. It's a build fight, a build-off, so to say. So dropping the tack for a hunting rifle, I think probably the right choice.
Well, remember, we are live with Game 1 of Heat 2 here. Just our fourth game of 9 we'll be playing today. Already we've had, what, $15,000 distributed in the prize.
All of the
money
players,
by these
too.
Players in games 1, 2, and 3 of the
Crazy.
first Heat. But now it's Ninja with a new set of opponents live from the East.
In a video
East
game.
Las Vegas with over
Kill
half a
Ninja.
million people tuning in online. Thank you so much for being
2,500.
here for Ninja Vegas 18. You're listening to myself,
Like that.
Jack Jalop, and Dr. Lupo, the duo of Ninja that you've seen so many times on stream. Thank you so much for tuning in.
On the chest open, he did see a player a second ago. I don't know if you noticed, he scoped in with a hunting rifle. Guy going left to right. I think he kind of lost track of it. Might be at the house. There's a couple positions here.
It's
it looks
crazy.
like
He's
it was
going for
loose.
like
One
the
of silos
louder
is knocked down, so
vehicles
not a
though.
whole lot left to go after.
Definitely
potentially.
playing a little
Still
bit
look through. There's
aggressive.
med kit. He's got taking a little timeout here. What's going on there, bud?
The new map zoom-in feature recently added. Now let's
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
That's precise kind of points of interest he wants to drop on down, and I think he's just going to be more than content with chilling here for a second.
Chill out, man.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. Can you blame him?
Not really. Like I said, he's the goal here is to win, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't hit him with a, oh, look at me, my name's Ninja, I know how to hide in a shack. You know, he's not what I would expect from him, to be quite honest with you. Is he like, is he writing? What's he doing right now? He's spelling letters? Oh, there we go.
Now he'll get back out into the fray, and I thought he was actually going to go in that second hut and place another wall down.
I wouldn't have been
Right,
surprised.
imagine.
You see
right,
the tower over there?
right.
Immediately spotted it, the red brick on top. It's almost near where the marker is, the blue marker on the map. And you can see it's up, it's up on top of the hill up there. He's kind of matching it. He actually made a comment earlier about one of the only times he likes building a 1x1 is when he already has the height advantage, being on top of a mountain. Here, not on top of a mountain. He put himself in even a position he said himself he doesn't like it.
Yeah. Well, Ninja,
I think he's playing a lot different, being out of his element, I guess you could say, for sure.
Trying to push forward and engage on an enemy.
Another
Narrowly
shot
misses
from
that shot.
Probably 150, 170 meters. Goes for another one on the. We have two players over there with a little build on.
I think it might be 3 actually.
We got one back at red.
Ninja's actually getting naded right now. He'll have to reposition out of this base. Worried about one landing inside of his structure. Doesn't look like that winds up happening, but plays it safe anyway. Can't blame him there. So again, wondering. I think he's still wondering, where exactly those flew in from. Was it the close horse stable? As he sees
Gotta be that.
Potentially.
Definitely gotta be the stable.
Too, you'll notice behind him, he kind of built like a backboard, so to say, for grenades popping on top. which me personally, I don't like playing that way unless I know for sure I'm blocking out all players on that side except for the one I might be engaging. Here you go. See the nades coming in. I don't like the fact that there's a backboard there. Somebody's going to land that three-pointer on him. It's going to be very sad very quickly.
Yeah. Again, it's a perfect place for a rocket to hit as well. If there's one in any of the hands of these players, you shoot one back there, and it'll basically catch it for you and make sure you damage them. Take a look back again at our players remaining. 22 people in total. Ninja with only 1 kill to his name this game. 39 seconds until the storm begins to move again. He's more than happy with just sitting still.
Waiting it out.
18. You can tell the lobby beginning to drop quick here, Dr. Lupo.
I think everybody's trying to
right now.
play it a little slow.
215 is a John Wick, 75 HP, 50 shield, and a revolver out. Trying to drop an impulse nade in, trying to get the knock. He's trying to knock him out of his zone, out of his little building, essentially.
A little safe haven. Make him play. Okay, now he's built a building. So his focus is now on the player on the mountain. And there's the damage drop-off. That was hitting for a clean 20. So if he's got to put in perspective, if he has 200 shield, he has to hit 10 shots from that range, which basically his goal there, just weaken, soften the player up, hope he dies in a battle with the guy that's ramp rushing him there. He knows the person who was close in that horse stable was just killed off by a player who ramp rushed. He's expecting someone to be at the big barn as well. And again, this little edit play is something that I think we're going to see more and more people who've watched this stream begin to use as a tactic in their own gameplay, right?
Free vision, essentially. The structure is still there, but you can look right through it. If you start the edit, select some of the pieces, and then just you cancel it at any time when you need to start moving.
Yep.
And you have free visibility. It's actually something I'm surprised.
That's definitely a good idea, honestly.
A lot of players.
For sure. Ninja's sitting back again, 20 damage from that range. He's not really expecting to kill anybody, but again, softening them up. The game now down to a top 12 scenario.
All right, guys, for you guys that are watching, I'm going to do in-between games as well. I'm going to keep this up on the side of the stream.
Letting others fight around him.
After, obviously, not during the matches, but
going through his head is he needs to win one. At least one.
Yes.
So
hopefully take a little bit of
no matter the cost is essentially
this man's skill out on the battlefield.
From there, it's only up. He can start mixing up a little bit, get a little more aggressive.
Now the player that's close, if I'm not mistaken, he had a scar when I heard him shooting the assault rifle earlier. So I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a scar.
In mind for himself.
Based on what we can see, so that was Hootie that dropped in, one of the players to watch on Seabass, who was sitting on the top of the long barn right there. You can see the skeleton skin peeking out. That's Hootie, who, based on what I can see, hunting rifle, tac shotgun, and a scar. You see, he did take a hunting rifle shot at Ninja there, trying to just get an easy clip.
It's a backboard again.
I don't like it, man.
Is there a time when you just say, okay, I'm too high up?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Now he keeps going higher and higher.
It depends a lot on what your opponent potentially has, too. If he's got something explosive that could knock the tower straight down, building that high is a bad idea. That looks like a bait to me. I would feel uncomfortable peeking and shooting at that.
Thinking that he would swap to a sniper?
Exactly.
Okay.
He's tap firing into a gap. Clearly, Ninja's showing himself, and he's trying to get Ninja's attention to look up quickly, so he can just get an easy headshot with a hunting rifle.
Now, we haven't really touched on it too much this game, but Lupo, look at his total assault rifle ammo. This is one of those spots where if you're Ninja, you're almost going, I need to get another kill to get that person's loot to be able to fight endgame.
Okay, so
and I think this is his cue.
Ninja definitely saw Hootie build down back into the bottom of the long barn there, and I think that's why he's trying to match him, maybe thinking that he's going to try and push in some way. He's putting himself in a different position. Here you go.
Expected to build a window. There you go.
And maybe see a hunting rifle shot. We'll see here. Ninja correcting the edit, trying to get lower now, throw off the position.
And he makes
Crazy.
It so easy, but
so fast.
Being able to just kind of swap on through those edits. It's one of the tougher things to do in all Fortnite.
Now gets the edit. Gets
wow.
Quickly. The accuracy of the scar showing its face there.
Ooh, spots the chest. Big shield.
Hopefully a lucky pickup here.
God's plan.
Unbelievable.
God's plan.
Are you kidding me?
God's plan. I
nice.
literally called it. And he got the upgrade to the AR. This is the best thing that could have happened to him in that quick little moment. And there you go. Now he's back to 200. He's got a little bit of the stronger AR that also gives him 10 more ammo. And you might think, Jack, come on, 10 ammo? That goes a long way when you've only got 90 in total. Here's the impulse nade.
Flying in. Ooh, knows the shot.
Wow. Fucking beast.
Oh, panic on the main stage.
Dude is a beast, man.
2 kills to his name. He's safe right now in this zone. Does he build up again? He's now at 900 plus wood.
Yeah, Pat. I mean, they're just
So when
talking.
you get to this point in the game, Lupo,
That's the buddy he plays with, so it's just like his buddy commentating, like
you need to do, keep track of every player, right? Make sure you know.
it's not like
Hey, I've got 2 guys that could be behind.
professional Fortnite guy.
Exactly what Ninja's worried about.
Like Hootie's gonna try and match him from the top.
That's
Putting up
he
shot
hits the
and
shot.
gets
Wow.
the body.
That's his opening.
A little build up there. Defense, like I said, keeping elevation above your target is one of the most important.
Shit,
things.
sorry.
Got it there in spades. Hootie going down.
Nice. Oh my god.
That was
Oh my
back-to-back.
god.
Ninja's looking warmed up now, folks, and I think
Wow.
is seeing it. There's the scar. He's got the ammo. Those are the kills he needs. Ninja sees 2 fighting as well at the top of the mountain. His build looked so much better right there, Lupo.
By far.
Oh my god.
Plays.
I thought he was done.
The crate there looks like it's easy pickings too. He's going to go for the loot that's sitting just outside the zone, but he's going to grab that. There's no reason to not grab that. That's a free crate.
And he's got to, maybe when he's at home, he wouldn't, build.
Oh my god.
Here you have to build. You have to give yourself the safety.
He's
There's
going to drop
floats.
impulse for that,
Yes.
absolutely. There's no, yep, there it goes. Just chucking it away.
How many? 27. Now,
27
what's the
rockets.
20
strength of
oh
the
my
legendary
god.
rocket
He's got
versus
this.
some of the weaker versions of the rocket?
Reload speed is by far the biggest thing.
Okay.
With a weapon like a rocket launcher, as you're pouring out building damage and a maximum of, I believe, 105 on a target if you hit them with the rocket directly. But that's not the goal. The goal is to be able to bring structures down. And here you see he may or may not have realized that there was a player sitting that close to him, because he did look back at the hill quickly, try and take the hunting rifle shot, and then got a most likely attack shot.
The issue was his goal was to kill this player close, but then got tagged from behind and had to kind of reassess the situation. Now it seems like multiple players in the lobby are beginning to refocus their attention towards him. Here's the worry, though.
They know what he looks like too.
It's awkward. Basically, there's a ticking clock on the people on top of the mountain right now.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just hoping it expires before he gets shot at.
Actually, if you saw there quickly, the player, yep, he's starting to build down. There's an opportunity there to maybe knock out the ramp.
Oh, this build's great.
Looking back behind him, he's gonna go for the headshot there.
Rockets.
So insane how fast he moves like
That
this.
keeps building up. You have a hole in the wall there that is not going to get capped up. He can just drop rockets in there, bring the whole structure down, and be back basically to the same position he was in earlier. And that's probably exactly what he's going to do here. 5 left.
Look at that
4
reload
kills.
speed. So much damage being able to drop by.
Yeah, Aaron, it's more or less an event that he put on. Is for an Alzheimer's group, more or less. So
when he's moving, like, look at him, staying moving at all times.
this guy's good. But basically, if anyone kills Ninja, he donates $2,500 to some Alzheimer's foundation, and or no, he donates $2,500 to the player.
70 headshot, no shield.
So,
Rocket, maybe gonna
and then
finish it.
every win he gets, he donates to Alzheimer's Association.
Now he's got this.
Dude, this
now
guy's
up against both.
unbelievable.
The great balloon blocking that last rocket too. This is a good opportunity.
Wow.
Top 4 scenario.
I just hope he doesn't get rushed, man.
That player also being shot in the back.
Right, 7. There's no shield left on the target. He got a
He hit him
70
for 70
headshot.
and a 35
Yep.
in health. Still sees the player building above him, and that's his #1 target now.
Oh shit.
This scenario, he cannot
Can imagine
let him
playing in
get
front of the
behind
fucking crowd like that, yo.
One
It's
pulls
just
in front,
insane.
He takes 30 plus damage there.
Only 8 shield back on the mini. He went below 50, which is too bad.
Okay, so for the people at home, he's got 1 in front of him there in that tall structure. He's got 1 to his bottom left, and then he's got 1 at that lower tree, right down there, to his right south. And he knows this. He's keeping track.
Only 6 rockets left. He's been spamming down structures pretty hard. Gonna go for the
Oh
drop.
my
Gets
god,
right
that
up
guy
the
with that.
Kind of just play for this 1 kill quickly to seal out behind him. It's a zone secure.
This dude is just
Here's the worry. The
nothing
player with
but-
the big structure behind him is safe in the next zone. And now the gas is moving. And this is a 25-second circle. Players' hands are forced.
Still.
Look at the intensity of people watching live in the venue. They want
Been
Ninja to get this
crazy.
victory. He's got all the materials he needs. And yeah, now he's inching on in towards this zone. Did the player up
Dude,
top?
just imagine playing live like this though. Like,
Believe.
just the.
Here we go.
Come on, baby. Oh shit.
That was my worry.
The zone.
Oh, he's safe.
Wow.
He needs help from the
So
other player
fucking
on the
clutch
player
with this
in
shit,
the
man.
top, right?
Insane.
Take down this guy up top.
He's going to use rockets to potentially try and drop the structure out from under him. Get that
Needs
guy
to freaking,
slide out a little bit. He's trying to take quick tap fires. Plus, the structure he's on is built out of metal. So
use your
get shotgun. Exotic Chaotic. One of the ones that was brought up on stage is still in the game. 3 remaining.
shield. Thank you.
The crowd yells shield. They're hoping he uses it.
Rockets coming in, trying to drop the structure. Ninja's going to see if he can sneak down below out the bottom and block himself from getting tanked by this. Chaotic has a huge height advantage and rockets. Ninja's in a tough spot here.
What do you do? What do you do? Like,
still hasn't been taken down.
I've been dead 38 years
Now he
ago.
has to 1 versus 1, and he's going to reassess the situation now.
Here we go. He's coming out, going to try and etch away at Ninja's structure. The tree gone, fall damage, 27 HP. Survives the drop.
Just so everyone knows, you can see now, the player has 165 health. He's down to just 1 rocket. 1 versus 1. Ninja at a total of 77 HP. It looks like he's just going to go for this. He's just deciding it's time.
More or less, Aaron. I'm not going to say it is everyone versus Ninja, but come on.
Whips the second. The challenge comes in. Can Ninja win his first game? The Rockets are out.
Fucking right. Nice job, dude. Oh my god. He's such a beast.
Good fight, man. GG, man. Oh my God.
And
Let's
look
go,
at that
baby.
moment.
Let's go, baby.
God, he's so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Ninja wins
Oh my
the game.
god. Aaron, it's just like a regular game, but just so ridiculous.
Let's go.
Oh, you know he's pom-pomming, dude. Oh god, he's so good. It's amazing, man.
I have no idea what's going on. Yeah.
Cracks me up, dude. It's too damn good.
The whole thing?
You guys know how to do this dance. Come on, guys. Let's get the camera on some of the people in the crowd doing the pop-on.
Oh man.
Oh my
So
gosh.
excited.
Absolutely insane win. We had to do a little bit of the pon-pon, but finally, 4th game, you
Right.
won.
Yes.
That's a 25% win ratio now.
Oh, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, we've got some money going to the Alzheimer's Association,
So
which is
happy.
awesome.
2,500.
What was your strategy like, and how was it different in this first game of the second heat than the first 3 games of the first heat?
Right, I was super confident when I was landing. I think that was finally one thing I was just like, I picked a spot. I'm like, there's guys here, I'll take them out, doesn't matter. I don't care about an early game engagement. Looted up, got a lot of I had full shields, shotgun, nice kit. And when the circle was revealed immediately, I was like, okay, I have to get to the center, right? There's going to be a lot
So
of players
Aaron,
playing
whover
super on the
kills
outskirts of the map, so I know that all those guys
Ninja,
are
they
gonna
get
rotate,
$2,500.
you know, early,
Any
before they
engagement
do,
or
and
anything
that's
is
exactly what I did.
$2,500.
Went over to Fiddle Field, saw a lot of people. I was like, I'm just going to start taking some pot shots at people, take down their shields, and just build up a nice little tower, dude.
It was incredible. Congratulations on that. I didn't even know until like the top 5, which played very slowly,
yeah.
in my very slowly, that you two next to each other were going down the top 2.
My boy, for those guys who don't know, this guy's Exotic Chaotic. He streams on Twitch as well. Oh my God. Hey. So,
Yeah,
no,
you can definitely tell,
we've had a lot
Aaron.
of 1v1s before. I think maybe 3 or 4 1v1s in the game as well online, just matching up. And
It's
I think
just such a
honestly, we might be
beast.
2 for 2. I think I've won 2 and you've won 2. 3, I have 2. Yeah. So he's always a great fight. Yeah. Well, now I got 4. Always a great fight. Always a good build off. And dude, I'm so happy that you won and picked up here, man. We got top 2. That was incredible.
Awesome job, you guys. We're going to look at some of the highlights from this game. So
Let's do it.
He won game 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking. I'm waiting for the highlights.
the highlights are coming.
I'll try to walk you
Take
guys
a
what's
look.
going on.
Such a beast.
So I was super excited when I got that kill. I knew that player was decent. this was just a great build-off, man. I knew that Hootie was someone. I know he was a good player as well, so I wanted to make sure that I caught these guys rotating.
Oh my God.
Laker, that was just honestly super fortunate for me that he didn't really have any shields. But once I had the high ground on Hootie, man, I knew that this was going to be pretty solid, pretty easy.
And Tyler, one thing, you know, Lupo and I noticed, it looked like your building was much cleaner this game. It looked like you were
wow.
Yeah, so
Dude, he's a fucking sniper, man. He's just a sniper with whatever weapon he picks up.
When I know that I don't have
just ridiculous.
materials to spam, I build differently entirely.
Yeah, that's his wife, Pat and Aaron. I think it's kind of funny that she's the one doing the interviews and stuff.
Make sure that I have materials for the fight if it goes south. When
what's her name?
Specific situation, I was very well kitted. Had a
I'm gonna pull this down real quick.
Building really super confident, not hesitating to do a full.
What's his wife's name?
Right, and leave a spot open because I don't have mats. So I was just super confident, man, building fast, and I'm just
so.
Because I think I just see everyone who having a fun time, and all these people who have been.
I know I added her on here.
Fantastic.
She plays a bunch of random stuff too, so.
Before I throw it back up to the casters to show your winning headband, since this is the first game you won. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah.
Ghosty, that's her. Jay Ghosty.
But
no,
how epic is the headband?
Oh, epic. So this is actually made out of the fabric of the tuxedo. It's absolutely, it feels super clean. And I mean, maybe it was
C's versus Ninja? No, I haven't seen that.
Just kind of point that out. He's like a real dapper tonight. So, all right, Jack, Ben, we're going to take it up to you guys. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff there. Ninja wins the game. You must feel like a proud father right now.
I'm so proud. And actually, I'd like to point out, Ninja, you're 1 for 1 when wearing the headband now. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to ruin. You have the same win percentage as Jess, is what I'm trying to say. You're tied up.
The reason I won, man, I just put it on.
Well, it definitely helped you there, and you wound up getting that victory, which means $2,500 to the Alzheimer's Association. Awesome, the charity aspect of this event, but it also means another thing. The bounty.
Oh, yeah. The bounty on your head is doubled.
Yes.
$5,000 shit.
To whoever takes Ninja out.
See, that's crazy, man. You come here, you play.
Let's go, dude. I wanted to
$5,000.
If I could win all 3 of these, it might not happen. It probably won't happen. But if I could, and we carry on over into the next game.
You keep playing the way that you played that game, you'll get it. Believe me, you'll get it.
Dr. Lupo.
There you go. And now that Ninja has got a victory, I'm wondering, do you change your play style a little bit now, or are you still going for more wins?
No, exact same thing.
This guy is such a beast, man.
I mean, you saw me getting a lot more comfortable with the impulse nades as well, man. You're just seeing these players get caught off guard. They don't expect somebody to, in a competitive environment, to just,
Hey, for you guys on Facebook tuning in here, if you guys want to head over to my Twitch too, I'd really appreciate if you guys just followed my page. I'd play a lot of Fortnite, pretty much Fortnite, PUBG, anything along the lines like that. But definitely head over, like the page or follow the page. Really appreciate that.
Dude, that was actually something that kind of hit me before we even started this. I was like, if I don't win, I'm not going to be getting it. This won't be donated to the Alzheimer's. I probably would have made a donation if I lost every single game, just because that would be every game I win is going to the Alzheimer's. Or Ninja wins no games. No, but it feels great, dude. And I did my job. I wanted to just win 100%. I wanted to win 1 game. Now I'm just hoping to rack up some more.
No, for sure. And we're looking out for that as well. We're getting a quick little tech issue fixed on stage before we get into Game 2, Heat 2. The competition absolutely still there, though. Obviously, chaotic that we saw on the stage. His building was exceptional, Lupo.
I've had the honor of running into him in a couple public matches too, and his building has always been on point.
Yep.
It didn't surprise me to see a player like that end up in the top 2 against Ninja, and I expect to see him climb pretty far yet again this next game.
Definitely, I knew that when I saw him as the last guy alive, I was like, oh shit. I was like, this is gonna be a good fight, man. I was hoping some dude just gets a lucky kill at the top, and nope, it was exotic. So
did you know that when you went for that final rush that he had literally just used his last or his second to last rocket?
No.
Like he had 1 rocket left that he was basically holding for a get on a jail free card, and it just so happened that you went for it in that moment.
Oh, I mean, dude, I don't want to say I got lucky, but I needed to 1-pump him. I hit him right square in the face before that rocket hit me. It was just a super clean play.
No, it definitely you made the decision. You went for it. You can't hesitate in those scenarios. That for me so far, we'll look back at the highlights. That for me, though, Lupo, was the most intense top 5.
It's probably the
That
fastest
was
I've seen him aim
ridiculous.
during any of these
Ridiculous.
games so far, whipping around like that. But yeah, the
Literally.
protect himself. You see right there, putting the walls up,
There you
kind
go.
of blocking the
And now
zone.
that-
That rocket
It just keeps on happening.
and
Here we go, jumping out. The shotgun shot.
blew up right in front of him too.
Literally, if you
Looks
miss
good.
that shot,
I'm dead.
Yeah,
that's a
you miss that
different
shot,
ending.
you're dead.
And I think that sums up the reaction there. You knew that too. I think that's why he got so animated.
Oh,
because,
absolutely.
man, literally, if that pump doesn't.
All right, I'm gonna grab some water real quick
doesn't
before they
have
kick
that
off the next match.
He is not pon.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. we're starting on the next game, man. I want just the exact same thing. My goal in these next matches, I just want to be in the top 10 because these fights against good players, for me, I'm getting better as it happens, and it's super fun to be a part of, man. So.
Well, you're about to head on into game mode. Focus on up. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck, Ninja.
Ninja gets his first victory. There's the $2,500 donation as well over to the Alzheimer's Association. It's great to see this crowd, this environment still absolutely electric here at the Esports Arena, Las Vegas. More and more people tuning on in.
Call of Duty was fun, man, but I just never liked how the spawns worked. Like, you always feel like people are behind you and stuff. That's what I always love about these Battle Royale games. You can kind of gauge where people are going to be at a lot better.
Hootie the skeleton at Long Barn taking some shots at Ninja. Payne, American Dad, KB Prime, and Swagger.
He killed Hootie and Swagger.
He did indeed.
Wow.
Taking out some of the bigger names in the game. Exotic, like we said, Exotic Caddick is starting himself as somebody that should be on the list as well. But you know, there's so many big players out here. There's so many really confident, competitive gamers. It's tough to. I mean, we can't just sit here and name everybody.
Right.
We don't have that time.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to keep his eyes open for everyone that's in every single one of these heats because the plays are they're gonna be crazy. They're gonna be crazy. So
we should throw you into Heat 3. We should drop you into Heat 3.
If they want me down there, I'm down there. I'm just saying. Here we go. The beginning of Game 2, Heat 2, and we'll see where he's headed.
What's up, Bryce? Appreciate
rounds. He's
tuning in, buddy.
Some outside of ordinary landing zones. One, in fact, what was the first game he landed? He got a launch pad and then went somewhere else immediately, which I don't think I've ever seen him do ever.
It was literally in the middle of nowhere. That's again, you can see keeping a good variety so far. As he'll soar on in. This is about the halfway mark.
So there's a few guys that are at the pro level.
Honestly,
they're not all because I've been calling for random people from the crowd, but I think they have a solid set of people that pre-signed up. So you notice they only call a few people from the crowd, and I think the other guys are just consistently playing.
Very few people that I've ever played with can stick around and stay confident the entire time, play really well. I think he's fine.
One thing I thought was funny, he uses the same mouse that I use.
He might be a robot.
Didn't even know it.
He might not be.
I just went to Best Buy and the mouse felt good in my hand and I bought it. So
let's see if he can find something other than a great tech. At least early game, he's got a shotgun. The ability to one hit, super important. Picking up the AR as well. So
it's a Logitech 502.
The two realms of early game weaponry covered.
Just has like a really, I don't know, it just fits like perfectly in my hand. It was only like 50 bucks. Like I wasn't looking at price. I just went there kind of like blind. This price kind of influences me on a lot of things. Like, hey, I'm gonna buy this. Okay, this one costs $10 more. What's better with it? Then I like kind of mess with it. And I think it's kind of like a psychological thing, where you just think it makes it better, but it really doesn't.
This is an early build off. They're just sitting on what, 5 platforms left. He's watching for where this player's going, trying to hunt him down. There
wow, man, he's so good. But yeah, I just went in there and just felt like all the mouses. I was like, all right, this is what I like, and luckily it wasn't the most expensive, I guess.
I mean, he did what, 70 and then
68 with a
nice. The 903, is that the wireless one?
I mean, even if you get a half pellets from a shotgun on him, the person's going down.
Yeah, and he's done for. So
at 150 now.
I think here's another person near him.
Right on him.
Step out of the door, and there's the shot too. Another second
out of materials.
Build off already.
No materials.
No materials left.
And that's going to completely change the dynamic of this fight. I believe the player just dropped down behind him. You can tell he's hesitant to drop down off because he can't go back up.
Nice job, man. Nice job.
That was very close. He got a
good shot.
Took a 93 there.
Okay, so he'll heal back up.
Yeah, 502 is just like a really clean mouse.
Panic too much about this one.
Okay, yeah, battery lasts like 15 hours. Is it rechargeable then, or obviously rechargeable, right? Ah, damn it, hang on.
Obviously being able to really outbuild almost anyone he gets in a fight with, and when he can't outbuild, the playing field is much, much more even. Fortnite, for people at home, it changes when they realize it's a building game before a shooting game. You have like a moment of awakening where you're like, wow, I lost to that guy strictly because he just built the Taj Mahal above me, and I have a hut.
On the spot wonders of the world. Now, 230 and 3 for the materials. He has something at least, and at this point, a minute left before the circle comes in. He still has plenty of time to kind of look around. He's sitting on a pump and tack combo with the AR. I was going to make a statement earlier. I was surprised to see that he didn't pick up all the weapons that had dropped from his opponent, just to have something in the slot in case, you know, somebody pushes up, catches him off guard. He doesn't have the time to reload, just a weapon swap. But you see now he filled them all up. He's got a full repertoire of weapons, and he's going to go for some stone here. One thing I noticed, and he pointed this out earlier, I think it was the first or second game, there is a kind of a glitch right now, a mechanic, whatever you want to call it, where if you smack with your pickaxe, swap off and swap back, you can quickly swing again, and it makes farming materials and knocking things down much faster. He hasn't been doing that at all.
Yeah.
Whether or not that you know, it changes the way that the game is really playing for him, I don't think it does, but it is.
I'm wondering if he grabbed his med kit. Oh, okay. I was going to say, having no healing.
Kind of surprised. He does have the materials. I mean, he could get the materials easily for it if he wanted to.
Looks like he'll just decide not to for now, and spot somebody. He has a semi-automatic sniper rifle, and this weapon for me, I don't typically use it in my arsenal.
He typically doesn't either.
But he's kind of grasping at strings here.
Come on, Ninja, you're not Dr. Lupo, man. What are you doing?
So it looks like he'll get ready to get another fight here. Already 2 kills to his name. Still 46 players left in this lobby.
Puts the chest, hopefully some shield. Oh, Deagle though, which is gonna, I mean, the Deagle is the clear progression past the revolver. So dropping the gray for the Deagle is a good play.
I'd rather use the Deagle than the semi-auto sniper.
Honestly, I would too.
Especially now with that first shot accuracy. Ninja's going to go ahead and move towards the zone. We've seen him do this a few times today, Lupo, where it's just, hey, I'm going to disengage from this guy for now. Seems like it's not the fight he wants to take, and it looks like that's exactly what he'll do. He'll back on up and look for another fight now. You see just above his face cam, Ninja's bounty right now, $5,000 because he won the last game. It carries over. If you kill Ninja, you win $5,000 in this one.
In addition to that, don't forget the end of Game 9. Game 9's elimination, the bounty on Ninja's head, no matter the number of rollovers, goes up by another $5,000. So at a minimum, Game 9's elimination of Ninja is $7,500.
The stakes keep raising. I saw when I made I brought up the point of, we just crouched under it.
The body shot for 63, surprising.
And that's the downside of the semi-automatic sniper.
Bolt action would have made that guy a little more sad.
Right? Instead of a 105 from a blue bolt action, he gets a 63.
All right, that was a little bit of a weird thing. Sorry, I bumped the actual screen off there for a second.
He can use that to his advantage in most fights.
I had to deal with some shit from work. I'm on a what you call standby, so pretty much on 24 hours of the day.
Myth being introduced. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how that all plays out.
Going into the Dusty Depot. Legend has it that the Ghost of Seas haunts this this area, but we'll just have to see if he shows up or not.
No doubt he's feeling a little bit more positive already about how this game will go just by him being here. As Ninja does spot a little 1-by-1. Doesn't take a shot. Honestly, half the reason why I'd keep the semi-automatic sniper is just to be able to see further.
The scope.
The scope.
Literally.
Is a perk
the scope is a
for
perk.
gameplay. Honestly, I'd agree. I'd agree. He's just hopping around looking like a bunny out here. He has an opportunity to maybe farm up. There were some pallets left that he kind of bypassed, but maybe he's sitting at 500, 600 material. Maybe he's confident enough and hoping that he can harvest material off of somebody else as he knocks him out.
This could be a loot lake ending.
Don't even say. Don't say.
Nobody wants a loot lake ending, man. That is the worst.
Obviously, probably not a fan favorite of an ending for.
Absolutely not. Although
Bundle deal with the laptop. Got the 933 for 99. That's not bad at all, man.
roofing off above you and staying
And crouching underneath
the water and bringing the snorkel
fucking
out
darker.
So, can breathe in there.
He doesn't have the right skin.
Clearly it won't work then.
Imagine the snorkel actually gave you a benefit, and it's been wearing it. Again, not breaking down any of these trees, not wanting it to do that whole animation where it falls and you see the leaves, and doesn't want to give away his position. I'd be so nervous about traps too.
Honestly, yeah, it's. I have a bad history with traps. Do you? I don't know what it is about it, but my eyes just stop working when somebody puts one up, it seems.
I do a good job of making sure I forget when I hear a trap.
Oh,
Aaron, I have it's a Logitech G510. This shit is like old as fuck.
Not going to connect. That player now aware of where Ninja is on the map. Again, we are using streamer mode, meaning players don't see the names of the people in the kill feed. Ninja, the only one that doesn't have that on. He did spot someone moving from his southeast into the river. And he's going to go ahead and look for the natural engage since he has the high ground being on this cliff.
Problem now, you'll see in the top right, he's outside of the zone. So he doesn't have a whole ton of time. He's trying to just get a pick. 63 to the body.
Wow, nice shot.
Doesn't get it. The opponent right in front of him goes for the quick scope and misses. The Raven.
That was a slow pump that came back to bite Ninja there.
Oh, yeah.
Pre-patch, he would have gotten that shot off. Here, not the case. Remember, Ninja, no shields. He's going to go ahead and force the aggression here. He's getting shot in the back as well. Tags a player once, trying to get aggressive.
Good shot.
Oh my God, he's so good.
On the Gurkey, and there it is.
The other player still
It's insane.
Blue AR. Gonna swap that out. Surprised he's not dropping the semi-auto snipe for the hunting rifle. Even if it's green, that's still the ability to headshot, full health, full shield, and he didn't pick it up.
Every time he gets a kill, like right there, I guarantee you, when that player was eliminated, he went, no shields. Dang. Like, no, didn't drop a shield. Didn't drop a shield. He didn't really gain much from that fight. Okay, he got a blue AR, but outside that, he didn't gain a bunch of materials. He didn't gain a new weapon. He's kind of leaves it.
That dude is ridiculous.
That was that.
You see here, it looks like he's playing smarter, less aggressive. He's backing away from the other engagement, trying to get in the zone. He does only have 30 seconds left. Yep. Storm's going to start to close. We'll see what his choice is after this. In front of him, a Loot Lake, not a big favorite. But he's, I mean, a player like this, he has the ability to play regardless of the terrain. Sure. They could be up in the mountains, they could be haunted hills, they could be Pleasant Park, even tilted. And this is just another play style. Because when you're out there in the water, you're slow. You have to hop a lot. You got to build up, burn through materials, literally just to travel across at full speed. And I don't think there's a chance he's going to go out in the water.
There you go. Expect to see Ninja stretch out for a second.
What a beautiful jack you have. He doesn't like this wall, remodeling going down. And that's actually a pretty common thing. He's using the structure and the ability to see through because he's not going to open the door. See, he's making himself a vision window
and
almost.
Again, can't stress enough.
That shit is way cheap.
He's not, exposing himself. Because he hasn't done the edit, it's not refreshing the building like you normally see when someone edits and the wall gets weak again. Right now, it's still full health. He's good. He can take a sip of water, probably ask for more chapstick again,
the
like we saw earlier on.
Important.
He's chill right now.
Ask for more chapstick.
I will commend him on this. He has not had an early exit yet.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. I think the choice for landing is playing that's a big part of it.
Honestly, I hope they don't nerf it, Aaron. It's kind of like
letting other players engage each other, which is a big thing.
It's another aspect of the game.
You're 1v1s and you're trying to close out a game. Allowing other players to eliminate each other is huge because then he's not even part of it, and the player alive count is still going down. He's going to try and pop a window out here. I think he's going to go for a snipe because he knows somebody's pushing. That's a build fight happening right in front of him, and he's going to try and enter the game as player 3 here in just a second.
He's looking to vulture these kills.
Oh, absolutely. It is a good play. And one just went down. You see Lakeburger got the kill on the Coconut. He's trying to finish with attack from above.
Attack did single-digit damage onto the shield, so really no advantage yet. This is the build. He put a wall down to be able to edit it.
Player build now from the side, trying to get an alternate angle. Distance yourself from the person above you, and then try and get elevation. That's what his opponent's going for. But he's applying pressure, trying to locate him. He has eyes. There it is.
Wow.
This guy might try and edit.
He got shot in the back.
And there it is, right in front of him, straight north. Last guy. 17 left, 3 kills. Dropping the deagle to pick up a...
Yeah, that's why I always pick the minis, 'cause they're so quick.
Drops the blue AR for a scar, and now we start the build push.
Yep.
Elevation is everything. He's got it right now. Oh, bad attack shot.
Oh my God, such a beast, man.
That's the accuracy of Ninja paying off. The ability to just snap like that. Doesn't panic, and already another build fight. People are going after him right now. He's going to build all the way down, try to reset this one. Oh, this is not the fight he wants to have.
Now he can play this real cheeky if he puts down the traps, if those surfaces are his, and let the opponent drop it on top. But he's trying to distance himself. He needs that other shield. Walling up repeatedly to keep his opponent away. Going for the build out.
So crazy. Oh my god. How do you fucking turn and do that?
That's why that just happened, pal. He's got the bolt action now with the sniper too.
Damn it, man. It's work again.
Was there a med kit?
Or management server.
Was bandages, so this will put him at 125 in total once he applies these. Oh no, there was only one, so 105. 105. That was a disgusting snapshot, and twice there. I would almost use the word digging out Ninja with those pump hits, right?
He's going for the cross loop leg shot.
All right.
Coming in a minute 30 to seal.
Don't have to go in, thank God.
No issue.
Able to figure it out.
But the chance for a distraction, an opponent creeping up on him, trying to get a kill, somebody tapping at him from long range, anything could happen here and slow him down before he gets in the zone. Hopefully that's not the case. He does this on the pier, takes a shot.
Oh, I thought he had him. I don't know why I thought he had him, but I thought he had him.
He's right in the middle of multiple players. And in these scenarios, you kind of just got to pick one to go after.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
Unless you build a whole one by one.
You don't want to take shots at too many players either because you put yourself in a position where everyone's eyes are on you. Right now, he's got a guy tapping at him from a distance. He's got to build a one by up. He's inside the zone, so he's safe here. But security is important. So, yeah, he almost plays a trap. I thought he was going to just to protect this position in case someone tried to sneak up underneath or fly in from above. He's got the mountains on one side, his west, northwest, and southwest, all potential POVs that shots could come from. You know, the angles he has right now.
He's got some serious shit going.
Not as good as they could be.
And unlike the other games where he had, 150 HP, set up when he was building into these one by ones, Ninja right now only has 85 health. One sniper shot kills him. One rocket kills him. The fall damage, a much greater threat right now. Every little bit counts.
There's an opportunity here. The Dino might be going extinct here in a second. There's the shot. Ooh. Taking slow taps while the other player in that fight,
nice.
I believe, finished the 77-meter rifle elimination in the feed down there. That might have been it for that guy.
Yeah, no, he was killed. That guy left, for sure.
I gotta learn how to edit shit like this.
So right now he's just preemptively building for the next zone. He's kind of making sure he's ready to go. And again, the build looking so much better for Ninja right now.
Much faster, much
compared to
cleaner.
earlier. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Confidence is a lot higher. You see him peeking again. That edit strat is super important. He's trying to see if he can get a spot. There. Is he going to go for it?
To see him sat still
was terrifying, to be very honest with you.
Yeah, the tranny put in. Well, the rest of it.
A quick peek from another sniper who's just destroyed us. Top 10. Another top 10. What is that, like 4 to 5?
9 left.
Very nice.
5 kills. And there's a lot of opponents that have built up on structures that are sitting in the top mountains. But you see in the mini-map, there's only 2 of those. 2 of those mountains are left, which means the one he's looking at, 330 right there. That person, if there's still somebody up there,
I don't know.
Have to push out. He's got that guy who was straight north, potentially. They're going to have to move out. They're outside the safe zone for the next circle. They have 35 seconds left.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be some movement. I think at this point he's just waiting to catch people rotating, maybe in a hope, get a kill, pick up whatever they had, and fingers crossed that there's shield or something left in there that he can top off with.
He is so close to this next zone when it pushes in.
Don't forget, 9 players left, 5,000 on his head, 5,000 for the elimination. You see there, Ninja's bounty, $5 grand. And there's a swoop coming in. If he hits this, okay, good.
Woo! Even he laughed.
Cheeky shot.
Right there. He was thinking, I can't wait to post this on Instagram.
Oh, man.
Imagine you hear the shields.
Where are you now, Drake?
Yeah, right.
Shots come out. Trying to go for that Elim 65 to the head. Still shielded. That player rocking that PlayStation exclusive skin. The build up on top of the mountain to his west-southwest. He's got 7 left.
And I was watching just some of the observer feeds to see who's still remaining. A few players still actually near Pleasant Park where some fighting's going down. So they're going to have to move across towards that mountain.
He's got a bunny rabbit sitting at the edge of the zone. He's going to take shots of this. Here we go. 23 shield, and they're starting to build up. It's crazy how fast some of those structures.
So this is like Ninja's put on a charity event, and for every person that kills him, get 2,500. For every game he wins, he donates 500 Alzheimer's Association, and his bounty goes up to 5,000 for the next game, and just keeps multiplying before he wins. One last round. Anybody kills him, they get 5 grand.
And we're good.
He does not have the next circle, though.
Swaggerly looks like he got an elim in the feed there. One of the
it's insane how good.
Still in the game. Ninja potentially the target of 2 opponents simultaneously. A pinch, never good. Never good. And depending on the situation, a pinch can play one of many ways.
Gonna have to move here.
His best bet, though, is to choose one and be aggressive in that direction, especially if both are being aggressive towards him at the same time. You don't want to let them. You don't want to let your opponents decide the pace of the game. You want to take control, and he knows that. I think that's part of why he's building down, trying to mix it up a little bit, so he can dictate where things end up next.
And man, he is looking for any bit of information he can get. 40 seconds until the storm begins to move forward. Right now,
quite a ways to go, my friend.
Okay,
here we go. Shot coming out immediately. Players have eyes on.
They all want that 5K, man.
Safe. And everybody's got to go northwest.
Ridiculous.
No matter what.
If he goes all 10 rounds and doesn't it grow to 25K? Yeah, he's already. This is he won the 4th round and lost the first 3.
From what we learned in the rehearsal game,
this is the 5th, I believe.
We know high ground is everything. You can't get much higher ground than that.
Here right now.
Got a 3P around the corner.
He's got decent building materials.
See everything that he needs to see, everything that he possibly can see. It's a build going up on the right. First player over there looks like they're starting to push up. Going for the snipe off the launch pad. However, if he's smart, and I think he's going to do this, he's going to play for that launch pad because that could be his exit out of this as well. His other option.
What's that?
Up the hill a little bit,
so it's a decent amount of pros, but there's not all pros.
He's trying to establish the high ground in the engagement. There's the first tag. And
yes,
the
nice.
Shot just changed
a
everything.
70.
Now it's the
yep.
green light for Ninja to go. He knows this player has under 100 HP, not wanting to give him any time to pop a mini. Use anything to gain back these shields, and it looks like there might be more than just him and one enemy
this
here.
This tower is potentially home to a number of players. Hotel Tower showing up at the top. He's got at least 1 to 255 taking shots at it. The Scar spam doesn't get a hit, but is knocking away at that wall just a little bit, enough to put some pressure. See him takes it out. The build to cover and no shield.
35, 35. Nope.
Very low, 23 HP.
Oh, Twitcher.
Punisher with the kill.
Damn it.
Damn you, Punisher.
4 left in the game. Punisher's rocking 8 kills right now.
5K to you, buddy. Happiest.
Ninja, what happened
made his car off.
Final moments.
Hashtag Bloom in the chat, boys. You know, I'm point blank pretty much at this guy spamming a Scar, and my shots aren't connecting. Like, that sucks, dude. It was, I could have stopped and built, though. I didn't need to all in that, and I did. I thought it would be just honestly a free kill.
And his 8 kills too.
Damage you did. I think you were kind of going 1 bullet.
Yeah, one
all
shot.
I need. 1 bullet.
Yeah, and I should have had it. It's unfortunate though. I played well. You know, I think some of those situations that I was able to get out of was out of this world crazy with no shields.
We were saying just before that, trying to push towards the hill, you had
Sucks
a clear height disadvantage.
Ninja had no shield. The whole
top of the hill was crowned. I mean, whoever was sitting up here,
there's only so much.
Easily had the advantage over everybody else. They already had a tower set, so you had to make a pretty aggressive play to stay away from the zone. And I almost thought I was going to go for that launch pad and follow that guy up and use the same pad, but you went for the push up directly into it.
Yeah, the push was definitely the right play. I think that if I went for the launch pad, I opened up myself to the players who are rotating from the mountain on the other side. And I think that when I kind of realized that the angle I was pushing with the ramps cut off and line of sight of those 2 players to my left, and I saw the player, you know, take the launch pad. I heard shots from the guy on top of the mountain at the guy on the launch pad. I was like, this is perfect. Everyone's kind of distracted. Everyone's fighting. I'm just going to push straight up the middle and get the high ground. And I had the high ground. And I had the other guy who was up here. I don't know if it was Punisher.
It was.
Yeah, I had him so weak, man. Lasered him, but it sucks not having shields.
We didn't get to bring it up, but Punisher.
Yeah, he died, Pat.
The bounty was doubled.
It was
he's already won $5 grand, and now he could win the game for another $2,500. Oh, this shot would be nasty.
So this guy's
Yeah,
already.
he can't do anything right now, really. I mean, actually,
He's already won $5 grand. He's killed him twice.
Oh, he's coming back.
His opponent running out.
He decided
Yep.
to phone.
Okay.
Wow.
Throwing himself out of the zone. 1v1 situation.
Yeah, the Punisher killed him twice. So.
Punisher with a height advantage, but 607 looking to try and
Wow, he's about to get it, and he just got another. So, oh my God, dude's a beast.
These guys are so pumped, man. Let's go.
Big plays from Punisher.
Punisher.
HP in a dream. Well done.
There he is, folks. Make some noise. Punisher.
Congratulations, man.
$7,500.
Wow. $7,500 just from that match.
By killing Ninja, he secured the $5,000 bounty. That's now the third time we've seen, the person that's killed Ninja has wound up winning the game too?
It seems to be a trend.
It's almost like Ninja might be the best player in the lobby, so take him down.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, when you're that far into the game, dude, and to all those materials he was granted, and obviously just the high ground, that was a solid win. He played it perfect. Well done.
Congratulations. See his buddies there getting hyped in the crowd.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
That's a hell of a fan base right there, boys.
And again, he still has one more game after this, so he just took home a cool $7,500.
That guy looks like he just hates
just the way he
fucking.
played that top 5. You see photos getting taken, the excitement there, just how much it means to family and friends as Punisher winds up getting that victory. I know we'll hear from him in a brief moment, but the high ground is
Damn on.
even though he had only 45 HP, his opponent there had over 150.
It looked like the guy that was down below, 607, was trying to go for just a cheeky quick scope with the sniper. He was pre-aiming at where he thought Punisher was hiding up top, and it actually ended up being, if you notice, it was down and to the right of where he actually was.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I thought it was gonna go for the. I thought, if he, he can't know that Punisher has 45 HP, right? So he had to make that play. Like, if he was 100, he needed to hit the headshot, and it's just a horrible situation to be in, man.
Well,
yeah.
Even if you don't want to watch it, here's.
Yeah, no, we'll watch it, man. I had such a good, look at that, man. That was such a good quick scope, man. That quick shot. But you watch this, man. Look at this. Like, I feel like these shots should have been clean, dude. But dude, I did not have to challenge, and that's something that I'm gonna make sure I think about in the next game, right? So I'm here, right? I know 35 white there, 35 white there, all the shots on, and that right there when he put up that second wall, I should have backed up and just kind of played it a little bit slower. So next time.
Next time, indeed. You got more games to play.
Yes, sir.
You're a little bit over halfway through,
Something
but
of
I
a
do
beast.
believe we have Sue on the floor with the man himself, Punisher, who's now $7,500 richer.
You are absolutely correct, Courage. $7,500 is yours. You're standing here next to me, and it looks like you're in disbelief. What is going through your head right now?
Well, I can't believe I even made it out that game. Just chasing the storm and had like 200 mats all game. It was just insane.
Well, the moment that you killed Ninja, because streamer mode is on, did you realize
how he
that
did
was
it.
who you had killed, or were you just kind of like, I need to focus on just continuing and killing people?
I definitely heard like a loud crowd go crazy, but I had to stay focused because I only had like 30 health from him when he tagged me, and even before I went up, I had no shield or anything. But I had to take the fight. I had to just spray for the headshot, and I got it, so feels good.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
Not Punisher. Congratulations, man. $7,500 one game. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Good job.
That is absolutely insane. And the last thing I want to say before I let you go is your teammates in the audience have been cheering their hearts out for you. $7,500 is a lot of money. Are you celebrating with them tonight?
Oh yeah, we're gonna celebrate big time tonight.
Let's go, boys.
Great to hear. Congratulations
job, man.
again, Courage, and Dr. Lupo, back to you.
No better place to celebrate than Vegas.
500.
Absolutely. You watch all that money disappear in a heartbeat, right?
You won it, and then 3 hours
I'd
later,
love to just
you
get a
lost
pot shot off and take a
It's
fucking
great to see
G
that
home.
bounty adds
Yeah.
up. Not only did he get the bounty, but he secured the win. Now we will reset the next game back to the $2,500 bounty, back to obviously the $2,500 for a victory. Ninja again, another top 10. Let's look at the bounties. They'll break it down for me.
Blind taking home the first one, Nibs, and then Saint. Ninja took home game 4.
These are for the bounties. For
$2,500 to the Alzheimer's Association. And then Punisher right there at the end, because of the rollover, closing out with $5 grand to his name just for taking Ninja out of the game, which is huge.
No bigger kill he's ever gotten in his Fortnite career up to this point. Now moving forward, we have 4 more games to play. And again, the hype still as big as ever before. I'm looking at the chats. I'm reading what people are saying online. Glad you guys are having such a blast watching Ninja Vegas.
When he won, dude.
Be sure to go ahead and let the people know involved in the event, whether it's Ninja himself, whether it's Esports Arena. If you guys want to see more of these, I'd love to be involved in more of these.
Absolutely.
We're having a blast, so let's go ahead and look back at our Game 2 highlights from Heat 2 and just see from different perspective of how things played on out. As again, this is Game 2 of Heat 2.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Awesome, great. Yeah, so I'll love to walk through this. Dude, so I landed at the exact same place twice, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, no one landed here the first time. No one's going to land here again. But yes, that's Game 2. It did nothing.
Game 9's elimination.
There was a couple moments in that one where it looked like the new pump delay almost kind of cost you.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you thinking about that?
I really wasn't. That shot was hands down the cleanest shot, and that pretty much won me. Just that, I mean, obviously, like the fight to be able to move on. I don't want to watch this again, man. Why do you keep putting this up there, man?
It's Lupo's in control of the replay.
Just run it back 50 more times. It's fine.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have nightmares about that, dude. Oh my god. I said the challenge, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you for playing that again. Whoever's in charge up there, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. Can we get some claps in the chat, boys?
There it is. It's good to see people excited.
Absolutely.
Whether it's because you won or because you got taken out, it just means that there's a lot of positivity here. It feels really good to be.
They're just like.
Watching chat. I mean, there's over 400,000 people watching right now. That's just insane.
That's incredible. You got more games, and we're getting ready to get Game 3 of Heat 2 underway. Ninja again. Myth still waiting in the venue. I'm wondering, is that in the back of his mind, knowing that that's still to come?
Well, not only so
yeah, Mythic's waiting.
We've got one more
other
game to, but at the very end, that last game
probably
no matter what,
they're
the
head and head, both about the same.
7,500.
They'll
And then
definitely
if there's
make
rollovers
it.
after that,
Yeah,
it's get pretty crazy.
The problem is there's a bunch of other good guys too.
still to come in Heat 3.
Who knows?
There he is.
Can we get some young architect in the chat, please?
What is he eating over there? Look at this. This is some good stuff.
What you got there, man?
I was surprised they even allowed Myth in the venue, but he's here. He's been having a blast. He streamed live from the esports arena.
Get this good-looking man off the screen, man. I'm trying to focus here, man. I got this guy eating some. Is that the delicious turkey? That looks. Oh, it's so good, man. I'm so hungry. It's not fair. He's all. Look at him. He's all ready, warmed up. Oh. Ninja's sweating, and he's up in the owner's box eating a sandwich.
No, that's confidence. Let me tell you, seeing Myth here, all the other competitors, Exotic and Blind, and all the people that have really shined. Honestly, all I see is a boost of determination.
Yeah.
Trying to close out these games, win money for charity, the Alzheimer's Association, and roll over for a bigger prize at the end if somebody can eliminate Ninja in any of these games.
I absolutely love these shots of the whole venue. You can see standing room only, the players at their stations, the viewers all around. There's the 2 different bars. I can promise you we're probably going to have a couple drinks when this is all said and done.
My wife is probably going to judge me for it, but that's okay. We're here with friends today.
Oh, man, but we're just moments away from the final game of Heat 2 before we do one final reset for our
It's gonna be weird being the announcers. You're literally facing backward.
Right now, 1 for 5. Almost every
actual
game though
event.
has been
You're not
right
looking
around
at
that
any
top 10 or in the top 10, so he's putting up a good fight. I don't know if we're ever
for
gonna
the
see
camera
Tom
angle,
not
really.
finish, in the top 10% of the game.
It's honestly, 20% win rate right now is still incredibly good.
Yeah.
And I think, like you said, it's only going to go up from here. We still have 4 more eliminations remaining. Players can take home a bunch of money. We have 4 more games to win for people to win, and that adds up. That could be really big for 1 or more people. Like you said, we still have Heat 2 Game 3 coming up next.
And it's going to be starting here momentarily as we get on ready. Should
Heat 2 Game 3
kind of kick off here soon. Oh, man, players are in the lobby. You see on the different screens. What a wonderful setup at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. This is my second time here. This is
my first.
Time?
This is my first.
Initial impressions after being
fantastic. Like you said, sitting up front on stage would be
Red Bull.
Nerve-wracking. We have the comfort of the caster booth. We can look out over the crowd. We can request gently that everybody go crazy, please.
There you go.
So it's fantastic being here. So here you go. Battle bus sounds coming in. Let's see where Ninja.
And now for our sponsors, Red Bull.
So far, it's Ninja 1 win. The rest of the Heat 1 win. Who will end on top?
423,000 viewers.
My money's on Ninja this game.
Okay.
We've seen some big plays from in the previous matches. Like I said, his build rate is accelerating. His confidence is going up. He's hit a couple really good one pumps. He had a couple double kills in previous games. There we go.
Here he goes, dropping on in. We've seen him move towards some of these certain areas in the past. I think he's finding out what's working, what's not. And here's what I love, is he's making sure he scouts so much when falling on in. I can tell you, he's taking note of that player that's just above him as he goes to land.
Lucky landing is a pretty common drop when we play duos.
Lucky's pretty amazing.
I've seen him warm up to this place quite a bit, honestly, since they added it. And I've noticed a lot of players that didn't drop down here very much when it first came out have avoided it just because the buildings are unique here, which means the loot spawns are not predictable. You have to memorize the area in order to make full use of Lucky Landing. A lot of players, a big thing.
He grabbed the crossbow.
Picked up the crossbow. I'm so proud right now. A lot of players kind of memorize the spawn locations of certain building types, and because some of the zones, we make some jokes about like LeBron's house is the one in Retail Row right next to the basketball court. That same building exists in a couple places. Early game engagement, the crossbow coming out.
Here's the issue. He's out of materials already.
And tough. He has a large hill to use. He can still line of sight. He can still hit a shot on this player. The build coming out, trying to can themselves in so he can't get a top-down angle.
Oh, he can't build. Okay.
Lucky dude.
And he doesn't have an assault rifle, which I think is another big worry. Like, yeah, you can try to hit a cool hunting rifle shot, but one crit headshot from one of those ARs, and he's already second-guessing his decision.
Now listen, if I can win a game using only a crossbow and get 11 kills, he can take one person out in Lucky Landing.
At this stage, though?
I don't know, man. It's still pretty early. He's got 6 platforms that he can build, but you never know who you're up against, right? The beauty of BRs is the randomness of who you run into and who you might match against. Now, matching, obviously, in this case, since we're at an event at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas, matching is canned away, right? So it's the same players from in the entire heat, but that could be anybody over there.
I want chat to vote. Is Ninja going to win this game, yes or no? Go ahead. Oh, a bush. Now, not using that. Imagine if Ninja played as a bush the whole game.
Just go.
No. No.
Do it.
Stop.
Do it.
I hope he does this. This would be awesome.
Don't put it down.
Yes. Why would you ever expect this? Why would you ever expect Ninja to be the bush?
I'll respect the crossbow drop because he did pick the bush up and use it. So now, that actually kind of surprised me. A pretty common complaint from competitive players with the bush is that when you're jump shotgunning, which is everybody jump shotguns if you have a shotgun out, you can't see through the foliage. Yeah, it's too thick, dude. So
yeah, you can't see shit when you're playing with that. It's harder to see anything.
I owe him a big hug for that.
You go down
I
sight.
don't know if it was necessarily the right play. We'll see.
I think the bush has just upped his chance of winning this game significantly. I didn't have faith. Now he's destined.
Everything.
15 kills.
Minimum.
Easy.
61 left. He's got a minute and 17 to move, and he's got to go northwest a little bit, enough that you can't see the circle inside the minimap right now.
Yeah, so he definitely has some work to do. Unfortunately, while the push is good for cover at times, it also, as you mentioned, hinders your chance to be as accurate as possible, as you can just tell how much that's taking up his screen. Half of his crosshairs covered by it.
Imagine the outrage if it costs him a game.
Right? Bush sent to the vault by the end of tonight. Oh,
turns out Epic Games was watching.
Is that a purple crossbow?
Bypassing a purple crossbow. Yeah, our friendship is teetering right now. Know that.
Disappointing to say the least. He's made his way towards Fatal Fields. The zone now within his sights. And here's the chest zone. Looks like this maybe wasn't looted, so that's a dump. I can't even see it. Look,
who knows if there's a bush there now?
Oh, maybe there's a shield. I can't tell.
Was that a green AR that he might not have realized? Oh, yep. I was going to say, if he leaves that thing behind because he couldn't see it through the bush, the
Man.
at least.
Gotta get rid of this
I was going to
bush.
say. There it is. Now, if you're wondering, how can he get rid of this? Well, the way you get rid of the bush is by taking damage. He doesn't want to get shot at by an enemy to do it. He can build himself high enough to take that fall damage.
Just over 3 floors will be enough to take like 10. Yeah. So he could get rid of it on his own, and he does have a large shield. We'll see what's in here. All right. He's in a situation he might be able to get rid of it. Scoped AR is extremely powerful right now. I would not be surprised. He's staring at it. He's going to pick that thing up and put it in his Z slot.
The Scoped ARs have had such an interesting story.
They've gone through so many different changes.
Right? They were once literally the worst thing ever. When there was like the awkward bloom with it, when you aim at someone and it wouldn't hit. But
trash.
now it's gone back to being realistically one of the only kind of hit scan weapons in the game with the way that you aim it. There again, the minis, he's like, oh God, I can't even see what's happening.
Scoped AR goes back on the ground. Disappointing to see that, but I think for the choice of picking up 3 minis, he's got a hunting rifle so he can get the one-shot headshot. He's got the impulse nade still, and there's fall damage. Takes 13 to get rid of it.
That's worth it for me. That's worth it for me.
I will say it would have been nice to at least see a single bush play happen, but
if just so we're all clear, if he did die in his first engagement with the bush, the first thing he would have said was, nah.
It would have been
the bush.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah. It would have been the bush. And I wouldn't blame him. Flying across. The chance of somebody being up top, and it looks like it might be vacant already. Looking back down, Red Barn dropping down again. Just trying to track this person down. If they're even still here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there with Wade.
He's just dancing around. Materials-wise, not in his best spot so far, but he's going to use this, I would assume, for the 13 health.
I want him to greet it for the health, yep.
Makes sense. He's got minis already. He wants to carry the impulse nades. It seems like his threshold for the impulse grenades is when he hits one, it loses its value.
Yeah.
But when he has 2, it's still enough to be able to make 2 crazy plays in a fight. So he's like, you know what?
It's a utility choice.
Yeah.
If you only have one and you use it, and then you end up needing a second one on the fly, and you think to yourself, I could have picked up that grenade launcher or something like that.
It's just
you know you made a bad choice. I think that's why every time if he finds something that can replace it, and he has 1 remaining, he's gonna drop it.
I mean, think of what we saw from him earlier when he first used those impulse grenades. He tried to go for the crazy play, fell short, took fall damage, and then immediately used a second one to disengage, reposition, kind of reset the fight, and it worked out to his advantage.
Yep.
50 seconds left on this first closure of the Storm. 46 players remaining. Ninja 0 kills so far this game.
He did say earlier,
another
though,
purple crossbow.
he's gonna go for the win. So this kind of play, we have a little a build off happening. Here we go, the top down. He's got to start making some moves, get out of here a little bit. Drop not working out there, dropped 36 HP from the fall damage. A reposition is going to be important. Now this player might be above him on the rock right now.
He still thinks the side.
Exposed. A second. Maybe a second player engaging. He's going to start getting aggressive here. See this player, jerky.
Oh, Ninja's got hit. As we went to that 2 box,
Yeah.
Ninja got sniped, I believe. Yeah, there's a 3rd player now beginning to enter. He's got hit again.
In front of him, he's got to can up all the edges. He's got a couple minis there, get back to 100 HP, but a body shot from bolt action could end him. Rough position. Forward coffee going down.
He's got to use this right away. So
Oh,
this will actually get him exactly to 100 HP. So typically with the fireplace, you want to bandage up to 50 and then use that to heal you the rest of the way. If he sits on top of this for long enough, it will get him, okay, he's going to give it up. He wants to go fight this engagement.
Kind of surprising. I would have thought playing a little safer. Just have an opportunity here to rip out the floor from this player, maybe get the fall damage. They did build up above. They have the top-down view of him. There's the walls. He's got to start covering. Got to start pushing. Here we go. The impulse ain't coming out.
Player up, no shields left. Ninja going for this one. It looks like they've really swapped positions. This is an
Oh
awesome fight.
shit.
A big push there, a really big opportunity for the impulse play.
I mean, you're stuck in a box, you're popping off, dude.
Oh yeah, dude,
Win or
that's super
lose.
unfortunate, man. I forgot to reset my game again, and I got a huge lag spike right as I put us into that. I swear to God, dude. But again, dude, I pushed in with only a pump shotgun, and this guy, look at this guy, he's rocking double heavy shotgun. 100% was prepared for that situation more than I was.
Question for you. So when you dropped the campfire, we noticed you didn't wait for it to top you out at 100 HP. We're at 74 when you pushed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just needed to fight this guy while he was distracted.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was like, do I wait? And, am I going to really survive? I have 20, what is this?
on the fly.
You're not going anywhere. Oh, he's not going to reach the launch pad a second time. And he's gone.
Yeah, no, I knew that the best chance of surviving that specific situation and obviously winning the game. Look at all these players, dude. That are on this side of the map, which is so weird, dude. Why are they on the edge of the map? Like, there's literally no reason for anyone to come all the way down. Oh, wow. Is this hold the L dance?
I don't know what just happened.
I have no idea what happened either, man.
But again, that was your earliest exit so far, Ninja.
Yes.
I blame the bush.
I do too.
I blame the
Right?
bush as
I shouldn't have done it.
It just set off your whole game.
I was just messing around, and I was like, I'll use the push, dude. And then I see one person fight, and I'm just like, oh, shit.
I know Luke was upset because when this game started, I brought up the point that so far in Heat 2, you had 1 win, and the rest of Heat 2 had 1 win. He expected you to get the second win to be the majority winner of all of this Heat.
I did. I'm a little heartbroken.
No, dude, I misplayed, man. The circle was not favorable as well. It pushed, I mean, look at all these players.
Yeah. He's got quite a ways to go. I'm surprised that Hell's not going for the launch pad that is still set up.
Wow.
And gets pumped
my
in the face.
God, dude. Who was that, dude? Stin Easy just blew that kid away, man. It doesn't matter, though, dude, because guess what? Hell did what he had to do, man. And that's get the first kill, or get the kill on me.
He's
Got
coming away with
2,500.
Yeah, 2,500 just for knocking you out of the game.
But this will be the first time. No,
Man.
second time, obviously. Nick,
Oh, man.
who killed me, but didn't win the game.
Oh yeah, that's actually true. So after our 6th game, only twice that this has finally occurred. As we'll go ahead and follow Stin Easy for the moment. I know we have observers in different areas of the map that will pop on into when the time does come. But right now, this double shotgun play looks like Stin's rocking the same. Is that a double heavy?
I think it's a heavy pump.
A heavy pump. Okay.
Yeah, because he pumped all right in the face.
Oh,
Dude, he actually just got super lucky with the storm right now, being on the short end. He's able to outrun it because if it's the second storm, 99% of the time, if it's like a drastic switch, the players all are going to be taking damage if they're not getting ahead of it. But we'll see, man. 18 players left. Ooh, you hate to see a Twitch player die to the storm. You hate to see it.
But I thought having Twitch in your name that just made you a better player.
It does, dude. So this is just, on a serious note, it's very smart for people to put Twitch in their name if they intend on getting viewers through talent. If you get, good kills, or you slay someone, or if your name is exactly what your Twitch is and you are streaming. So like, let's say Stin Easy, for example. If this guy was live, he doesn't need to have twitch.tv in his name, but like if his name is just Stin Easy on Twitch as well, instead that, you need everything to just kind of be perfect.
What you're saying is I should anticipate a name swap to Twitch TV Ninja soon, right?
Absolutely.
He's going to give up the OG Ninja name that he was literally granted.
No thanks, Epic.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
we
fine,
switch that
actually.
one more time, please?
I'm fine. Again, Stin Easy now just kind of playing the edge. 15 left in this game.
Yeah.
2 kills so far.
It's not bad. It's not bad. What's really unfortunate is that massive build-off that happened. Like, when I'm in a situation where I don't have a lot of materials and I'm fighting against somebody who's literally burning all of theirs, I get super upset because it's like, okay, dude, let me kill you. I need your materials. Like,
Right?
stop using them. So you can see neither of these players building. I think they're just, they're both just trying to be very sparing with their materials. This guy's already got the edge. If I was Stin, I wouldn't have even come close to building up. That was a clear win on the other guy. Was going to be way above him. But we'll see how he plays this out. Nice little edit. This tree
The
is kind
trees
of
are always so awkward.
Yes, Stin's looking good, though, with his shields. That's really all that matters. This is a smart play. This is kind of how I would have played the situation, too, if that tree kind of messed me up. You just need, at this point, Stin is hoping for...
What up, Steel City?
He's hoping for another guy to kind of come in, engage,
Going on, brother?
fight as well, and then he can make a play, he can rotate out. Or
Appreciate the host, man. I'm just fucking chilling right now,
No, if
watching
you
a
were in
little
situation-
Ninja. He's got like a little esports event going on, which is ridiculous.
Yes. So best case scenario, dude, is this guy says...
So every time anyone kills Ninja, they get 2,500. Every time they win a game, they get 2,500. Every time Ninja wins a game, he donates 2,500 all-time his organization, and then the bounty goes back up 5K. Oh, you're already watching it.
And again, he's on the short side of the storm rotating, so he's going to be able to just kind of chill here for probably another solid 30-40 seconds before he even has to move. And he's really just praying, dude, that the other guy is already rotating.
Just forgot about him.
Is already rotating is really what he wants. And that's kind of what it looks like. Looks like he built down there.
I don't really blame him either. I mean, these players they're gonna try and play for the win, knowing $2,500 is on the line if they do.
Oh my
Oh.
6
What a-
7. Yeah!
What a snipe there.
Jeez.
Oh my God, what a shot,
I mean-
dude. Headshot too, man, because he had 190 HP.
And he was jumping. He was doing the normal,
Yeah.
not really
Wow.
giving away an easy path. And
That was an insane shot. Yeah, I want this guy to win, man. 6. If you're listening, you gotta win 6.
Is he going to grab anything out of there? Just
Get the heavy
is he going for the second? Did he miss it?
I think he missed the golden scar. I don't know if he has it or not, but that's what he went for. He did get the heavy shotgun though, and I don't know what color or rarity that bolt is, but it's got a.
It did its job.
It did its job. It doesn't really matter, dude. He got the headshot.
Yeah.
He did, but this guy just the nastiest headshot. They're watching him right now. Dude had 190 health more or less. So he directly hit him right in the face. That's the only way you can kill somebody with that much health. With the bolt, the dude was jumping and doing everything.
I think that the
Fucking
worst
ripped
type of
his
circles you're
skull.
going to get are the ones that are just straight up on top of a mountain.
Yep.
You know, the player who gets there early has all the advantage, and you know, there's nothing fun about that.
That's exactly what you faced. What was it, last game? You
Yeah.
ended up pushing on top of the mountain from Loot Lake.
And I should have had that win, dude. I should have been 2 in seat. That's okay, though. Dude, yeah, no, that's exactly what. That was the right play. And this guy right now, I mean, this circle, these circles aren't the greatest. So right now, you look, this is going to be a while. Guys, if you're at home, I'm telling you right now, go get a drink, take a second, get a glass of water, crack open a Rebel or something, because this is going to be a while. You see that Retail Row is right now dead center of this next circle, and what that means is this is something that, for those of you guys who are looking for tips and tricks, if you're a good player, but you really want to focus on not being, you know, drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and you just want wins, right? But you're good. Hiding, and if you're bad, it doesn't really matter. Hiding inside a building that you know, it doesn't have anything destroyed, right? And not being in a one by one and building up is actually very good. Because there's no way a player can know if you're there.
Yeah.
So like you're completely incognito, and there's a lot of that in Retail Row. A lot of trees, a lot of cars.
I like that shark thing
or
he's
anyone
got.
really is going to be able to maneuver around.
Pretty
and
awesome.
not rely too much on materials. So I think we're going to see this is going to come down to.
All right, I want to see this
to the
dude
wire.
rip
I think
another
it's
head.
going to close in like a little donut, like a little baby circle.
Little baby circle.
A little baby circle. Ooh.
I want to see a tilted game. Just
Dude,
so
you want to see it?
I think I choked really hard, dude. I wanted to pick the Tomato Man skin and then tilted last game, and when we started, I was like, oh shoot, I'm already playing my classic Renegade Raider, but I was like, nah.
Something tells me we're not going to be seeing you use another bush today.
I won't touch it. I'm not going to touch it. No way.
This man, he wants to get back up on top, obviously. As we mentioned earlier, that was your earliest exit. I think that was your first exit not in the top 15 today.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. And again, I made a misplay, so I'm not mad. But I think something that I want everyone to know at home and who's just watching is I'm just super blessed that all of this is happening, man. This is one of the greatest events that I think I've ever been a part of. And to give these players an opportunity, boom, headshot. Sorry.
Oh man.
I tried to predict that. And just to give these players the platform to play on. This is awesome. Oh, he wanted it, dude. Launchpad, good play. Get that high ground. Nice reset.
Wow.
He's using the greatest glider in the game. Hashtag Sephiroth. If he would have hit that, this guy thinks he's Dr. Lupo right here, man.
Oh, look at
Oh my
me.
God.
I'm 607 and I miss snipes.
Yeah, I know how to snipe. Watch this. He's going to hit this.
I want him to. I want him to
Build.
put up a play.
There you go, buddy.
That one ramp is like,
Oh my god, this guy is on point. Who is this player?
Good edit.
Yeah, this is it. It's moving in. Zone's moving in right now. If I'm this player, I'm completely disengaging.
What a shot.
Wow.
607 clutching the 7th kill there.
Oh,
GS
Pixel.
Pixel?
Yeah, Pixel
He
down.
took Pixel out.
Yeah, I took him out in the last game. But no, that was a good player. You can tell that build off.
So
Pixel actually
insane.
had an incredible edit to get on top of 607. This is really good. You know, the damage drop off is pretty significant in this distance. 6. Oh, I think we got a guy being aggressive on him, or no, someone's underneath him. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was talking about. You get this player who's using no cover whatsoever in terms of materials that he's building. He's just hiding using the natural surroundings. Oh, there's a porta-fort? Where is it?
I think he's wondering the same thing. I think it's to his left
Yeah,
in the
I saw
parking
it.
lot.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is super unfortunate, man, because you saw that 607 just switched to metal, and again, I don't think he did that on purpose. I think that he's just out of wood.
Yep.
He's out of metal. That is, pick that up.
I'm surprised he didn't pick it up. I mean, you have an opportunity to bank him in the top of the porta-fort.
The grenade launcher is literally the greatest gun in the world. It takes out good players, bad players. I can't believe he didn't pick that up.
Is it your favorite weapon?
It is, yeah. Because I think that, you know, it really doesn't take that much skill to just shoot at somebody, but like the way that I use it and kind of how I like put it on ramps and bounce it and crazy things like that using the terrain, I think that kind of definitely adds a huge skill cap.
I think you're the first person I've seen actually do that. When I remember when I first watched you bank the grenade launcher off the ramp, I was like, okay, yeah, he's much smarter than I'll ever be in this game.
Yeah, 6 is definitely tired of this guy running around underneath him.
Right?
He's had enough.
We know he's good at editing. Right now, he's most likely using the trap.
That's a trap. So he's still in a very good spot. The circle is also favoring him as well.
He only has to rotate southwest just a tiny bit to stay safe there.
What's happening? These guys are fighting. I'm dropping in. I would have dropped in immediately. It's too late. Wow. Good play. I can't believe that guy wasn't aware of that.
Lakerberger going to sleep there.
Go to sleep. Go night-night. Go night-night time.
8 kills to his name so far, putting on quite the performance.
There's the disco bomb going off. You just saw that.
8 kills, man.
This man is kitted. He has 10 minis right now.
For viewers at home, I'd love to hear your guys break down what the priority is in regards to healing, because there he left behind bandages, kept the minis. What is the prioritization there?
So it's simple, right? If you're a talented player,
he just takes every shot.
Always prioritize shields every single step of the way, because the first thing that's going to go when you're getting shot at or sniped is your shields. You're 100-100, right? And you're carrying 3 med kits and 15 bandages. It's like if someone snipes you in the body, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
You're just stuck at 95 HP. And you got nothing, so you have to always prioritize those minis. And big shields.
Here's that grenade launcher you were mentioning. Look at how kind of panicked his building has to be here. He's just going to go ahead and try to reset one just below him. The quick edit. The pump swap actually
the pump swap delay.
hurts him there.
He's got this. I can't believe he's not going for that kill. Are you sure? Wow, this guy is seriously playing out of his mind. He's making very good plays. He's going to drop down. I drop down, finish that guy. Good job.
Oh my God.
He's got those minis. This is a perfect example.
Yep, it's exactly what we just talked about. 80 HP. Wouldn't have been able to use a bandage there. Right, so he's already topping off 48 shield.
Honestly, we know he's got 10 minis, right? So I'm actually wouldn't be surprised to see him use another just to get 2 more.
Yeah, top him. You have no idea how many times. There's a reason there's a 1 HP emote in the game.
Yep.
Okay.
Rockets starting to bomb in. 607's got 9 kills, 4 left in the game, and we have 20 seconds until this zone starts to move again.
You know, you're 607 here. You just chill. You don't need to do anything. I think the second, so Sword Choice is making a very good play right now, not being super aggressive. But the second I'm 607 and I hear another fight break out, like right, so a double pair of shots, I'm out of there. I'm out and I'm being there and I'm gonna push and I'm gonna try to get the kill on the player who I know is shooting at me from above.
So based on Toasty's POV, it looks like,
right now
we got a shot in the back, but 607 is in there with another player. And there it is.
Out of his mind. So well.
Dude.
This is gonna hit for 10. Okay, got out time.
And these guys are already fighting. This is perfect.
Kills.
Oh no.
No.
That angle.
He's playing so well.
He's got the minis. He'll be fine.
Want to see him take the W, dude. He's got 10 kills. He deserves it.
Should shoot down this ramp as you see on the right side of your screen. These players basically on top of each other right now. Toasty has all the advantage of the world right now, it seems.
This got rockets.
Yes. Oh, no. Do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna. Ooh. Dude, I like this guy, man. He's playing so well. He's got double-digit kills. This win belongs to 607, man. Don't choke it.
Oh, buddy.
Man. Good, shut that door, dude. Knock, knock.
So home. Good, man. Ridiculous.
Now he'll edit on out. Here we go again. The jump pad to the high ground.
Oh my God.
That actually, he could. That was a missed opportunity from Sword Tasty there. You saw how he had to kind of float down right there. That it was easy rocket, or even a couple shots could have been put down from Toasty. But I think Toasty might be letting the nerves get to him, or he's just playing smart. That's a great rocket. There's a fall damage. Oh my God! Hey, and this is where bandages. You know, if you're like me, you take a lot of fall damage. Sometimes bandages and medkits are the play. But you know, he's seen constantly. He's putting these traps in, and that's actually a great play. So if anyone comes up from above him, all he has to do is edit the roof. Boom, he'll fall right in. And he needs a big chunk of damage. He needs a snipe headshot. Yeah. He needs a headshot with a shotgun, or someone to take 125 damage from a trap.
Wow, so limited right now. One well-placed pump shot, he's done for.
Absolutely, body shot. Dude.
Yeah.
A blue pump shotgun to the body just does 95 damage. So, I mean...
This could wind up working out. Toasty's dropped down a little bit here.
If he goes on top of him, dude, don't. If 6 traps this guy... If six traps this last player, I'll add another 2,500.
Whoa.
Quote me.
If he doesn't, will you give me 2,500?
Nope.
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot, right?
Going for it. I can appreciate
so 500 on black. If you win, you get it. If I win... I win.
Wait, I have money on the line in this. Come on.
I'd like to point out, too, so Toasty, 607, there's one more player, and even with all the observer angles that we have up here, I have no idea where this guy is.
I love you, Ben.
He's hiding somewhere, man.
He might be above. If he's playing it super smart and he knows what he's doing, Tasty's looking for him, dude, or Toasty, he's looking for him, man. I'd be right in the middle of the tower.
Guy just waiting.
He's
Hello.
He's knock, away. This might be the tightest zone we've seen so far.
I mean, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Oh my.
Wait, who just happened?
What?
Someone just
Toasty got the trap kill. Doesn't count.
Okay.
My guy, no, 607, man.
607
Hat goes off to this guy. Is this the end, or is there's still one more circle after this, right?
Looking at the mini map, I think this.
Where's the last guy at?
What are you doing, man?
Closes after this. That's it.
Shoot, dude.
So it's Toasty versus Pain. We got both POVs up.
Oh my goodness. There's gonna be one more.
Pain is kind of
there he is. There he is.
Spot.
He's
got
right
outside.
Got a nice ramp.
They got eyes on each other.
Why does he edit that? Oh, these aren't because it's not his stuff. Even a I like the campfire play, man. A well-placed.
Get killed by a dumbass trap. Some bullshit way today.
He doesn't have one. Just start shooting, buddy. You got this. Be confident. Do it. Tempo Pain, man. Nice, dude.
He's on the stage right now, as you can see. We're watching direct from his perspective.
Oh, let's get it. He's got this, man. Tempo needs a win, man. Tempo needs a win. Let's go. I mean, he's just playing super smart. Okay, wait a minute. All right, we look at that. We look at the health. If I'm Pain, actually, now that I think about it, if I'm Pain, I'm boxing myself in entirely, and I'm just winning. I'm banking on the fact that this guy might die because he doesn't have as much HP.
The problem is no knowledge of the opponent's HP.
But he has 100, so you know what I mean? It's a solid rip. Worst case scenario, they tie.
Yeah, but if the other guy has heals.
Oh, they dropped down! He's getting built out!
Oh my god.
Nice. That was a good shot.
That was such a good fight. That was such a good fight. I can't believe he ended a hole for him.
Come on down.
That's so ballsy.
Tempo Storm's Pain with a big play at the end there to close out on 2,500 for the win. Get some noise.
Pain. Get a round of applause. Let's go, baby.
Wow.
Well played, man. 2,500 bucks. Congratulations, man. That was such a sick shot. That was so good.
Did you see the frantic shots? Because he was getting built out.
Oh, yeah.
And again, the gas at that point, I mean, how much is that doing?
10 until it closes
So
over.
there's a bunch
like
of
15 or something.
He was
there
literally
you
like
get the
2
kill
walls
on.
away from that being done, but we do have one of the members of Tempo Storm. We have multiple people represented here with a victory finally. Pain, the clutch there at the end. Tyler did mention the edit to let the guy drop down on him. I didn't even think he was ready. He was spraying with an AR to start.
Right. This was such a good play, and I said it was going to come down to the wire, man. It was going to be that super small circle.
Boy,
I'm
though.
going to kick it off over to Susu. Interview this wonderful man who just won a beautiful $2,500.
$500 is yours, as well as the title of the first Tempo Storm player. There's 4 of you here today to finally win. How does that feel?
Feels good, honestly. Like, I don't know, the first 2 games I was really lucky, and I just started up smarter, I guess.
When it came down to this final game, because 3 games in, the first 2 games didn't go your way, so this game went differently. Why do you think you were able to finally take that win?
Honestly, I started playing like my boy Big Jesus over there, and started using his tactics a little bit.
All right, guys, I'm kicking it off for the rest of the stream. If you guys want to continue watching Ninja, just head over to twitch.com/ninja, and you'll be able to find his stream. Pretty simple. But appreciate you guys coming out and watching and tuning in with me. I am out for tonight. Y'all have a good one.